Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay and in today's video we're doing a year-end review of 2020 and my 2021 goals. I'm really excited. I don't really like to talk about all the stuff that's gone on this year because with COVID and everything, it's been awful. It's been a horrible time, honestly. It's been really hard and a lot of bad things have happened, but also a lot of good things have happened, and I think it's good that we celebrate those things. And we take the good with the bad. So I'm really excited for this video. Before we get into it, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, follow me on those platforms if you want to. No pressure whatsoever though. It just really helps me out when you do. But yeah, let's get into this video. I'm really excited to share these moments with you. We'll talk about the good stuff that's happened, the bad stuff that has happened, the neutral stuff that's happened, just everything in general. We'll talk about everything, honestly, and I really hope you enjoy. So starting things right off, what I started this year, right in the beginning in January, was my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel and I started just putting out videos. I haven't put out a ton, I've only have 15 or so right now. But I've been wanting to do YouTube for so long and I never really knew what I was going to do with YouTube. But just getting out there, putting my opinions and my voice out there really did help me to just be more open about things and be more honest and come to accept a lot of things about myself and to really encourage me to do more. And then I had a lot of plans for my YouTube channel and just YouTubing and being a YouTuber in general, but then COVID hit and things changed. But through this year I've gotten more into J fashion, alternative fashions of different types as well, and just really grew my platforms too, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But I really did get into J fashion more, and that just made me so happy to get into Japanese street fashion and really embrace who I am and enjoy the things that I enjoy fully, authentically, 100% with no qualms or reservations whatsoever, and just be this is me, I'm cute, you can't stop me, I'm here forever now. But it's been really fun. I've had so many amazing experiences since I've been starting wearing J fashion and just living more authentically, and it's so exciting that I get to do this now, and just I can't thank y'all enough for giving me a platform to speak and live my truth and just do what I want basically, and be kind and spread love and joy, and just it means so much to me. Moving on to the summertime, I turned 21 in the summer. My birthday is July 1st. I turned 21, and I didn't really get to do a lot because you can't go to bars, you can't go out. It was the middle of the big boom of COVID, and I couldn't even really see my friends much, so that was really sucky. Yeah, not fun at all. But I got into gardening a lot during COVID because what else did I have to do? And I have my own indoor plants, but this was the first time I had ever really helped garden with my mom. It was really interesting to just be in the earth and plant things and watch it come to fruition kind of, and see the bounty and the harvest that you get at the end of the day. Well, not the end of the day, but you get what I mean. See the end results and wow, I helped do that. I helped dig the soil and plant everything and helped water and help it grow, and it's really cool to see. And I want to do more next summer too. I've already started collecting and starting doing things to help prepare the soil and fertilizer and stuff like that, composting and everything. And it's really cool, it's really fun, and I'm super duper excited for this summer, and I hope that it's a good one. Like I said earlier, there are some aspects of 2020 that I really don't like to talk about, which is my experience at college. I went to KCAI, and it's a good campus, but with COVID going on and my personal issues and just I don't think I was quite ready to go out into the real world, I guess, away from home and everything, and have no safety net whatsoever and no support system in that town, in that big city, honestly. So I went there and I did it good. I proved that I can go out on my own and I can do what I need to do to survive, and I can survive on my own. I don't need my parents or anyone to help me. But it was really difficult because, I just realized that I'm not getting the proper education right now because of COVID, and even if there weren't so many restrictions and stuff, I don't think I'm ready for it right now. So I did end up dropping out of college after only 3 months, and that made me have a lot of internal issues and like just a lot of self-doubt and like self-loathing even, because I was like, I'm such a failure, and I just was really upset with myself for a really long time. And that sucked, because you know, you don't want to see yourself as all those things, but when you get that internal dialogue going, it can be really detrimental. But I'm doing a lot better now. I'm doing a lot better now. Part of what really got me out of my slump was that this sounds so silly, but I hit 100K on TikTok and 25K on Instagram, and just seeing all that support and encouragement, it meant so much to me, because like, I've not had a lot of stuff growing up. I was really bullied in high school, really severely bullied in high school, and I didn't really have anything. I didn't have a lot of friends, I didn't have a lot of people that were looking out for me. I had my family, and even then, sometimes they really didn't get me. But through gaining a bit of a social media platform, and even now, I don't have a ton of followers, in the grand scheme of things, I don't have a ton of followers, but just like all the kind messages and the comments that I get that are super loving and sweet, it means so much to me to know that like people are inspired by me, and like I'm helping people in my own way, and like that means a lot to me and makes me really happy. So yeah, overall this year has been one of pretty intense growth, both in like general aspect and as well as in my like hair, because I used to have like an undercut, and I've grown my hair out so much this year. Oop, tangle. But yeah, it's been a really like growth intensive year, and I'm really proud of myself for how far I've come and like just my personal journey. And I've gone through stumbles and pitfalls, and like it's not a linear process. No process is linear, I think. And it was really interesting to see the person that I came to be now in this very moment. And I like this person, but I still want to improve myself and make myself better. And with that, I think that's a good transition into my next segment, which is manifestations and goals for 2021. I have quite a few goals for 2021, but they're all pretty easy, or at least like not big deals if I don't reach them, honestly. Like, it's not a life or death situation if I don't reach them, and I won't be super disappointed if I don't reach them, but it's just a good goal to have and something to strive for. So my number one goal right now is I want to get stronger and healthier. I'm not so much focused on losing weight. I just want to be able to like build up stamina, build up strength, and like just be able to do more. Because some days, like especially with my disabilities, there are days when like I feel very much so like very weak, and like my body doesn't work quite right for me, and it feels very like a bummer. It just feels like a bummer when I don't feel like I'm in proper control of my body and like I'm in pain. But I want this year to be one of like strengthening myself and like making myself stronger and healthier, and just like building up myself and like making myself better, if that makes sense. This year I also want to create more art and like just creative things. I've had a really rocky relationship with my art some days, and some weeks and some months even, where like I'll hate my art and I don't want to do any of it, and then there are days when I feel like I could like create a masterpiece in a moment and it feels really good. But it's always a constant up or down with my art, and I guess maybe that's partly due to my mental illness, but I don't know. I struggle a lot with being confident in what I create. I'm confident in myself, but sometimes with what I create, it just feels like it's lacking. So I'm trying to create more and to be more, I want to give myself more credit and be proud of what I create. And so I'm truly trying to like just do that. The next goal is to save money and invest in my future, as well as maybe potentially open a small online shop. I'm not the best at saving or budgeting or anything like that. I just kind of live in the moment and on impulse. That's not very good though. So I've been really trying to get better at budgeting and saving money and investing. And so I'm really trying to do that and to go forward in the future looking out for my best interests and like have things have backup plans in case of like emergency, and I think that's very responsible. I'm trying to be more responsible and independent as well. That's another goal for 2021. I want to be very responsible and independent and like more in control of my own life and my own destiny. I also really want to find a job that I like, that I can actually work at and like be myself at. I have a few places in mind where I think I'm going to apply this coming year, and I'm really excited for that. I am nervous with COVID and everything that those plans might get thrown out the window, but for right now I'm really just happy with what I'm doing, and like what I'm doing right now is good, but I want to keep pushing myself to do more. And this year I also want to spend more time with friends. I want to read more. I want to be out in nature more. Those are all just little things that I can do every day, or just like incorporate into my life however I like, but I really want to just engage more with the world and like spend less time focusing on online stuff, if that makes sense. I don't want my whole world to be online. I have a lot of wonderful online friends, but I also need to realize that, hey, not everything online is going to be happening in the real world, so it is what it is, but it's not everything. Finally, my last goal for 2021 is to get a girlfriend. I've wanted a girlfriend for a really long time. I am full of yearning for a GF. I literally posted that on Twitter today. But I really want a girlfriend, and I really want someone to spend time with and love and just cherish very much, and just, you know, do cute stuff with and be happy with. So I don't like dating apps and stuff like that. I'm very anxious and antisocial when it comes to those sort of things, but for right now I'm just happy with what I have in my life. But I would like a girlfriend at some point, if that's okay with you, world, please. I really want a girlfriend to love and to cherish and to just like really care about and take care of. Thank you so much for watching today's video and hearing my goals for 2021 and my review of 2020. I rambled a lot. I'm sorry if it wasn't that interesting, but I had a good time, so I hope you did too. I'm really excited for this new year. I'm really excited for what's to come, and I'm just like so hopeful for the future right now. Let's get into my favorite segment though, featured fan artists. Today's featured fan artist is at table_egg_2. They did this amazing drawing of me and my Misa cosplay, and I was just like, I was so blown away by it, because like, oh my god, their art style is so cute, and they got everything right on it, and it was like, oh my god, it's so cute. I love it so much. Thank you so much for the fan art. I really appreciate it. Like, you have no idea how much it makes my day whenever I get fan art. Thank you so much for this fan art. Please check them out. They're really cool and they deserve so much love. Thank you again so much for watching today's video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and maybe stick around for another video of mine if you're up for it. If not, that's totally fine. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.